and thank you again for joining me for Project 26 or Project 28, Habit 26, Embrace Nature. Oh my gosh, one of my favorites because I know when I start embracing nature, it feels so good. Now, I know I told you in earlier videos that I like where I'm at recording because when I turn to my right left, I can see green. And if I turn a little bit more, I can see yellow and orange. So I'll tell you what I see. I see Song of Asia leaves. It's family to like the tea leaf, the Hawaiian key. My grandpa loves that plant, so my mom has it like all over the yard. I'm looking at palms. I'm looking at an avocado tree. I'm looking at a mango tree. I am looking at ginger. I'm looking at maile. Okay, that is a very famous vine that Hawaiians use. They make lei out of it and they give it to their loved ones for graduations, weddings. I'm looking at that. Little more to the left, sort of in the back, I see. Well, I have to kind of stretch my neck, but I see roses. We planted yellow roses for my grandma. I see dead orchid plant because I cannot for the life of me regrow my mom's orchid. Sorry, Ma. I see tea leaves, red and like more of a maroon, like a deep maroon, and then blue, green. Anyway, you get the picture, right? I see cilantro, I see basil, I see tomatoes, I see papaya. I just love it. It just makes me feel so good. It just like, sometimes I go outside and I sit down on the chair on the, it's like a lounge chair and I water the grass and I just cruise. It's so nice. So I embrace the nature. I don't like embracing the lizards, but comes with the territory. By the way, I recently went on a trip to it was a business or conference, right? First for work to New Orleans, Louisiana, and we it was a good conference, by the way. It was an LRP conference, special education law conference, and we went on the day that the conference ended, that night or that afternoon. We went to see, or let me reverse. We went on I think I can't even remember the name. I actually did a positive Yelp because it was so cool. But it basically like a swamp tour. It was so awesome. I actually held a baby alligator, probably 3 feet long. I was like, oh my gosh. And I thought, oh, maybe I can, just kind of get rid of the heebie jeebies I get when I see the lizards crawling all over the place at home. Didn't happen. Anyway, okay, let's read the top. And I'm going to just do this real fast. Promise, less than 5 minutes. Never pay attention to how you feel when you hear, or never mind, ever pay attention to how you feel when you hear the gentle rolling of an ocean wave hitting against the shore. Okay, for me, ocean waves, they're not calming because I feel like they're gonna like swallow me up, like tsunami. So they're not, but I know what it's like to just be in nature, like in a really nice garden. Okay, so but a lot of people are not like me. They love the ocean wave hitting against the shore. So you ever paid attention to how you feel when you hear the gentle rolling of an ocean wave hitting against the shore? Or how about a northern mockingbird singing in the night? That I like. I love waking up to the chickens, right? The roosters crowing in the morning. I love, love, love it. Even when I'm tired, I love it. Okay, so you've probably felt peaceful, calm, surreal, and full of gratitude because nature does that to a body. It overcomes that body with peace and calm because nature is an antidote for stress. Think about it. Nature was created by a higher power. Doesn't that higher power want you to have everything you need to live well? Right? Here are ways to help you embrace nature. Recycle, reuse, and restore. I love doing that. I've got a compost pile in the back, and all of the vegetables, like the orange, I think they're called like rinds, lemon, like avocado peels, banana peels, like green onions, right? When I use cilantro, the skin of the onion, even eggshells. I have this big container, and I stuff all the things in the big container, put it in the refrigerator, and then when it gets filled, I take it to the compost heap. Then when I clean the yard, I stick all the brown leaves into the compost bin, and it's awesome. It feels good. Number two, take a long walk at your favorite time of day in a place that makes you feel content. Okay, so I don't like walking like along well, I mean, I guess I do like walking along the beach. I've done that before for a period of time, but I don't really um I don't know. I mean, I like taking long walks, but sometimes that's not the most peaceful way that I can embrace nature. For some reason, it's just honestly, it's sitting outside and it's just looking at the plant. And part of it is knowing that my grandpa, my grandma, my mom, they've all had their hands in the dirt here. My uncles, my auntie, my sisters, my brothers, you know, even my kids, right? They've all, um, well, I don't know if they've planted things here, but you get the drift, right? It's just very peaceful. Okay, explore various foliage and touch them, right? Discover their differences and similarities. And if you just think about all of the differences, it's just crazy. There's just so many different species of plants and animals. It's just amazing. I don't know how you can see all those different species and colors and sounds and not know that there is a God, or at least a divine power, if you don't believe in God. All right, next, look for your favorite parts of nature, take pictures, and share them with a loved one. Oh my gosh, I remember a couple of weeks ago, because we had just planted the roses a few months ago, and it was flowering, right? We had three beautiful roses. And so I put it in a nice, not a vase, but it was like an old milk jar, those glass milk jars. I love those. So I put the roses in the milk jar, and then I took a picture and I sent it to my mom, and then I sent it to my daughters, and then I sent it to my husband, and it was like, have a great day. And part of it was to just show off the roses, right? But it was just one of my most favorite pictures. Oh my God. Anyway, take time to explore nature. Okay. Take time to explore nature. Then finish this sentence. Nature is amazing the way, blah, 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 blah. And what I did was I gave you sort of a word bank. Okay, here's the hint. Here are some words that may help. Seeds, leaves, species, grow, rebuild, remain, plenty, numerous, power, gentle, never ending. So I might say something like, nature is amazing the way, there's so many different types of seeds and so many ways that they pollinate and propagate, right? Or that they get pollinated, I guess you would say. Or the leaves, the size of the leaves and the shapes and the colors and all the different species of animals and plants, and how they grow in different places and different zones, and how they all need like a little special care. You can't take care of a basil plant like you take care of a tomato plant, and you can't take care of a tomato plant like you take care of a cilantro plant. So it's just amazing. Anyway, you're going to take time to explore nature, and then you're going to finish this sentence. Okay, now go back and reread, just especially this part. Oops, sorry. Especially this part right here. You've probably felt peaceful, calm, surreal, and full of gratitude, because nature does that to a body. And you can read the rest. Anyway, go explore nature, embrace it, and please enjoy it. And share your moments, if you like, if you feel comfortable, in the comments. And let's all comment to each other, and just kind of lift each other up. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, aloha.